The most important job you'll ever have doesn't come with a job description. There are no performance reviews, no promotions, and no clear metrics for success. It's parenting. Parenting is not a default setting, it is a conscious choice before a child ever takes a breath. A parent must take a long, honest look in the mirror. Imagine standing before a mirror, not to judge your reflection, but to truly see yourself. Not just the surface, but the depths within, strengths, vulnerabilities, hidden wounds, unspoken dreams, everything that makes you, you. It's about acknowledging your whole self. This is the first act of conscious parenting, radical self-awareness.
We test a car before we drive it. We train before we run a marathon. Yet we rarely pause to examine ourselves before raising a human life. We pore over books and ask questions, but leave our history aside and behind. We spend countless hours preparing the perfect nursery, but neglect to prepare the most important element, ourselves. This book comes with the challenge to break the cycle. This song is not about nursery colors or perfect routines, comparing yourself to other parents or creating a highlight reel family for social media. It's about the you who will shape a life, the values you will impart, the love you will offer, and the legacy you will leave. Face your anger and heal old wounds so you can respond to your child with patience and compassion. Love a child who may defy every expectation, embracing their unique individuality and supporting their unique path. Guide, not cage, a spirit meant to soar, empowering them to reach their full potential and fly. Children do not need tame parents who force them to conform and stifle their spirits. They need awakened ones who are present, driven, committed to nurturing their unique gifts. Children come into our world and we must have them on the right path. In a quiet garden, every seed holds a secret, the promise of who it is meant to become. In this garden of parenthood, seeds are of all kinds, some small, some strong, some slow to sprout, some eager to reach for the sun. Each seed is unique with its own rhythm, its own potential, and its own way of growing. You must have the knowledge to keep them on that path. The gardener does not force all seeds into the same shape or size. Instead, they watch closely, learning what each seed needs. Some require gentle sunlight, others need protection from the wind. Some need more water, some less. The gardener provides care, guidance, and a safe space, but ultimately the seed determines how it grows. You must know what to give for every seed to blossom. Children are like these seeds. They come into the world with their own temperament, talents, and needs. Parents can nurture, protect, and guide, but they cannot and should not force children into a pre-designed mold. Over-controlling them is like trying to make a sunflower bloom like a rose. It stifles what is meant to flourish naturally, and it prevents them from becoming who they were always meant to be. To illustrate this delicate balance between guidance and freedom, consider the tale of a village in a wildflower garden. Once upon a time, there was a village where parents were proud of how well-behaved their children were from the earliest days. They were taught to sit still, stay quiet, and follow every instruction without question. The children grew like rows of trimmed bushes, neat, identical, obedient. The parents admired them, saying, "See how tame and proper they are. They will never cause us trouble." But at the edge of the village lived an old gardener. His garden was nothing like the others. Wildflowers of every color stretched toward the sun, twisting, reaching, growing in their own ways. Some flowers stood tall, others bent gracefully. Some bloomed early while others took their time. The villagers often whispered, "That garden is messy and unruly." One day a child wandered to the gardener's home and asked, "Why don't you cut your flowers the same way the village does?" The gardener smiled, "'Cause each flower carries its own purpose. If I force them to grow the same, they will never discover what they were truly meant to be. My job is not to tame them, but to nurture them, give them sun, soil, and water, and let them find their own strength." The child thought about this and carried the lesson home. Slowly, other children visited the garden. They began to laugh louder, ask questions, explore freely, and express themselves in ways their parents had never seen. Some sang, some built, some painted, some dreamed. At first, the parents worried. These children were not as tame as before, but over time they saw something different. The children were not only happy but brave, creative, and wise. They were not just surviving, they were becoming. And so the village learned. To raise a child is not to clip their wings, but to strengthen them for flight.